1765, good luck. So we get black for this one. We've not played before, no head-to-head score. You get about 25 seconds there to make your first move. Opponent nearly 7,000 games. That's impressive, isn't it? I don't have a fixed opening against d4. We played just short of 1500. Good idea to still challenge for the centre though. Stick to the principle. And then maybe bishop up and castle and worry about what to do. I often put the bishop on the diagonal here. You can also check, go c5. We choose to take. I'll bring the pawn across. Now what? I think I'll just stick to that plan and try and get castled. Okay, so he's played bishop up, so we will castle. I'm just going to try and push the pawn up here, nice and solid, and then we'll kind of figure out a plan. So that's nice and solid. So bishop up's an idea with a view to coming back around the angles. He's always got queen up. But I think it's a risk worth taking. Knight, obviously right now will blunder the queen. Queen up, you can always meet it with queen up. And then if knight in, we can drop back this way or drop back this way to come here. Yeah, he has indeed played queen up, so the normal reply is to play queen up here, just to meet the queen with the queen. And then if takes, obviously we can take back. Same if we take, he can take back. And if knight comes forward, that's why we've got a choice. Bishop back or bishop back to come here. I'm assuming he's going kingside, but he could be ultra aggressive and go queenside. Okay, he has taken, so we need to take back, and he has indeed played that knight move in. So we've got a couple of moves here. Bishop back or bishop back to come here. That's the one I'd rather do, but is there a reason not to? He can't come forward in one move, so I don't see any reason not to. So I'm going to go here and charge this bishop. I've still got potentially knight up here. He has gone there, so we'll just come straight back. Generally take in towards the centre, so that's what we'll do. Now knight up or rook across. Somehow deal with this. He has castled. I don't think I'm going to play knight here to go here, so I'll just bring the knight this way. So now we've connected our rooks. Is pawn up maybe a good move before he gets too much space? I mean, I guess he could do that now anyway, but maybe I should have played pawn up there. Okay, he's kind of pushing me into it, isn't it? But I do actually have bishop back to challenge, but he can just go here. So I'm just going to simply push that pawn on and see what he does. He's gone up one. Now I want to charge that bishop, so I'm looking even here or here. But let's just play the nice simple rook across and hit the bishop. Then maybe knight back to go here, depending on what he does. Obviously he can retreat anywhere he likes. He's gone all the way back. This knight's not doing a lot here, is it? But if I come back here, I can go this way. So I'm going to do that. Try and play a bishop here to charge this, and then the other knight can come here. Maybe I've even got pawn here, just realised, because my rooks are connected. He's kind of gone to deal with that though, hasn't he? So let's stick to the plan and try and deal with this bishop, and then just knight takes. Yeah, at least we've got a nice solid pawn here, but he can easily try and chip away in the centre. Ooh, I didn't expect that. Now I can trade the bishop here, but I can do this and double his pawns up. But can I ever get to it? Take, say rook up. He doesn't have bishop down. If he takes us, we get this. But the principal way would be just to take the bishop and develop the knight. It's got to be safe, hasn't it? Just take that way, then develop the knight. I don't see any way for him to break through here, so Maybe put the knight this way or this way, I'm not sure yet. Or even back here like this. But he has got a bishop and knight against two knights, so there is a little bit of variety there. But yeah, that would have been nice to take just to mix the structure up, but felt dangerous. It felt dangerous, but might have been the right thing to do. We'll find after the game. So I'm just looking at a nice knight up or a knight here, then one of the knights up. I guess we can go here as well. We can attack this pawn. Okay, we can't do that either. He's heading off all the options, so we can't go that way. So it makes sense to target this way. So I'm just going to play this knight across and try and target this. If he pushes this one, we maybe have rook across to target the pawn. It's exactly what he's done. So we'll come across. So I expect he'll guard this with his rook, but let's just see. We might have knight here. He might have to give up that bishop. But he's still solid, isn't he? He's still solid. The knight here looks like a very nice move. Oops, that's my mouse there. To attack it, but he can't actually push, so he might have to trade. That's exactly what he's done, but we have a potential to chip away at this structure. Break it up. Whether we can get our knight onto the right square, I don't know. Ooh. He's kind of dealt with that for us, hasn't he? So he's doing well. He's doing well. So I think I need to prepare to double up. His knight's not coming in here in a hurry, but he could potentially push. Now I can leave the pawn, I can push. And if he pushes, takes, we take. So I can push here. But he can actually capture. And it doesn't look that good for us. So I'm just going to take. Okay, I'm going to play rook up, potentially to come across, potentially to double up. Does he do the same thing? He's played knight there, so he actually wants to come in. So I need to come back to try and challenge this. But I've got the option to double here, but he can always try and blast it, can't he? But takes, then rook across. Can he still guard here? Right now, takes, he can do that actually, yeah. He's doing really well here, really well. How many games did I say he played? It was a lot one. It's 7,000. How many in Blitz? 4,000 Blitz. He's only 1,400 and he's playing like this. Wow. Tremendous. Okay. That feels like a mistake. I think he's trying to plant the knight here. If I put the rook in first, or even go f6 to stop him coming here. So what if I double up? If I go here, he comes in, I simply take. My rook's not trapped, so rook up is a move. If I come here now, he can't protect the pawn except here. So rook up here now, that's his only move to guard. If I take, he can take back and he's fine. But f6 does the same job, I think. But he's just resigned. He's just resigned. I don't know why. I'm just looking at f6 there, but he's just resigned the game. Okay, let's pause in and see how it was actually played. I don't know why, but his choice, 28 moves, so they're the move times for both players. So we'll analyze this one. The Indian defends the anti-Nimzo Indian. If you click that, you'll get some puzzles to do, but I think f6 is what I was looking to play there. So let's just see if that was a good move or not. Just click the little heater there. I've just got my little desk heater on there, but it's actually not bad to do. So just turn that down. Yeah, it normally populates from both ends at the same time. I'm not sure why. Yeah, so we're about level at the end. I'm just looking at f6, but it's just been flatline level the whole way through. Nothing to see. Wow. 95 and 93 on the accuracy. Yeah, I knew he was playing well. I didn't think he was playing suspiciously well. I just knew he was playing very well. But there's basically nothing to see from either of us, is there? And then he's just resigned the game. Something could have come up. Of course, something could have happened at his end and he needed to leave the game. Oh, it's his choice, that's fair enough, of course. But this is all good to see. Nothing to see from either of us whatsoever. And I think f6 was going to be my move, but I hadn't quite made my mind up. But I knew he was playing very well here. And this is all good. So he should have played knight across there. It's the only inaccuracy of the whole game. playing f4, and I realised he'd made a mistake because this is kind of fixed now. It's just how do I deal with it? And I'm looking at rook across, I'm looking at rook up, and I'm looking at f6, and I'm leaning towards f6. If rook up, I just thought knight in, and he attacks my knight. If I take, he can take back, and we should be fine. The rook's not trapped, but it's not doing a lot, so I'm just leaning to f6 to stop this. Let's just turn the engine on and see what the moves are. See if it's even a potential move. The engine on the face of it is preferring rook up to double up here, and I guess if knight in, what do you do? Just calmly move your knight out the way and say you're not threatening anything, so we'll take our time. So that's the engine line, is to double the rook up. The knight jumps in, and we don't always just take it, you just calmly take it. He takes back, and then we play f6. And it's still basically level. The whole game's just level start to finish, in it? So he's played very, very well there. So well done.